Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is April, and today we are giving thanks in the form of book recommendations. This is a very special collab put together by the amazing Beccie from Bex Reads. If you are not subscribed to her channel, you should, because she does wonderful collabs all the time. And then there's a bunch of other amazing booktubers participating in this. We are all choosing book recommendations that eventually will spell out thanks or thank you or Thanksgiving, one of those. I'm just doing the word thanks because I like to be short and sweet. Or maybe short and not so sweet. So let's just get right into the recommendations. The first book, for the letter T, is a book that actually is currently making its way around the United States with Maggie's book club, and that is That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Human. I love this whole series. I'm very thankful, very thankful that this has provided me just such a good time reading it. These books are adventurous, they're fun, they're witty. They are so unhinged at times that I just cannot help but be charmed by it. I absolutely love the series, and I'm very thankful that it's in my life and brings me so much joy. Oh, I forgot to say what this was about. Terrible at this booktube stuff. This book follows Cherry. She is kidnapped and stuck in a castle by a dragon, and he's a very grumpy dragon, and he's kind of sad and he won't talk to her. She's been stuck there for 5 years and she's going a little crazy. And then one day Dante, another dragon, comes into play and kind of rescues her. And then they set off on this adventure and ultimately fall in love with each other. And it is so ridiculous and unhinged, and I absolutely love it. Second book I want to give thanks to for the letter H is Halloween. This book is by Holly Wilde, and I am so thankful for this book because it made me laugh so hard my face hurt. And when my face hurts from laughing so hard, that means this book is a winner. Okay, this book is a winner. This book is what I call a weird romance. It's about two different people and two different stories, sort of, that kind of collide together. One is with some pumpkin shenanigans and the other is with some candy shenanigans. I don't really want to give too much away because it's so ridiculous. You need to experience this for yourself. But yes, thank you for this book because it made me laugh so hard, and I love laughing. The next book that I have for the letter A is Any Duke in a Storm. This is one of my favorite historical romances of recent years, and it's a pirate book. And I'm so thankful for it because it made me want to be a pirate still. I love pirate books. Okay? And anytime there's a really good pirate book, it just makes me want to be a pirate more. This is no exception. This book follows a heroine who is a pirate, but she's also kind of undercover. And she is teamed up with a man that they have to find something with, and that is very vague, but honestly this book is so good. It's a little bit longer for historical romance, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's an adventure, and again, all the piratey vibes in this, and I absolutely loved it. So yeah, thank you for making me want to be a pirate again in this day and age. For the letter N, I have Nocticadia. This is a gothic romance that also creeped me the hell out. So thank you for making me squirm a little. This book is set on a prestigious university on an island, and it's all about a girl trying to find answers for her mother's death. She saw some really weird things when she was younger. She was gaslighted into believing that they weren't real, however they are. And throughout this book, she teams up with a professor named Dr. Death, and they have a bit of a forbidden relationship with each other and uncover all the secrets that Nocticadia University has to hold secret. God, I'm terrible at these synopses. Yeah, anyways, this was a creepy good time. One of the best gothic romances that I've ever read. So thank you, Carrie Lake, for writing this amazing book. For Kay, I was so thankful to read The Kaiju Preservation Society by John Scalzi. This one was just a sweet, kind joy that made me have faith in humanity, honestly. This book is all about a guy who gets hired for this kind of secret society type thing. He has no idea what he's being hired for. Lo and behold, he's being taken to a completely different realm where these scientists help basically take care of kaiju monsters. And they watch their mating habits and they make sure they're fed, and it's like honestly a lot of good people, and then of course there's some bad people that come along the way and things happen and they have to help fight for them, and it's really, really sweet. This book has a really good author's note at the end where John was writing a more serious and more traumatic, honestly, other book that he was supposed to write, and he couldn't do it because it was COVID times, and so he wrote this one instead, and it helped him get through that. And I thought the author's note was really special and honestly resonated with me a little bit, how he was able to find a little bit of joy out of that darkness. So thank you, John, for writing this book, because you also helped me see the light. And my last book for S is The Scattered Bones. This is a book that I recently finished and I absolutely loved it, and I'm so thankful for this book because it reminded me why I love romance. This is a deeply romantic and tragically desperate kind of love happening in this book, and it is so beautiful and epic, and I absolutely loved it. In this book, you are following a vessel for a god. At some point, she's going to turn 21, and this god is going to inhabit her body. So she's always been kind of held apart from everybody, and she's very lonely. One day, a thief steals into her bedroom. He's trying to steal something from the god that she's going to be a vessel for, and she helps him, and they form a very sweet and loving friendship that eventually turns into more. You start this book off knowing that that relationship has ended tragically, and she is actually trying to find his body parts that the gods have strewn about these realms, and she's collecting them to hopefully put them back together. Listen, it's weird, but for under 300 pages, it's an epic standalone tale that honestly delivers in everything it's trying to do. It's dark, it's messy, it's brutal, but it's also extremely romantic, and I really loved it. So there you go. There are 6 books spelling out the word thanks that I'm thankful for. Again, thank you to Beccie for inviting me to do this collab. Let me know if you have read any of these books and loved them as well. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!